What's going on, guys? In today's video, we'll be breaking down the exact strategy that I use every single day, and it's called the universal model. It's a very simple and straightforward strategy, so stay tuned. So the first thing that I look for once I show up to the charts in the morning at 9 a.m., I go and mark out the midnight opening price. In this case, midnight opening price, it's this candle right here. For me to do it easily and flawlessly, I don't draw it out manually. I go on this indicator here, ICT New York Open, and then I set the exact time of midnight, and then I just toggle it on, and then it shows me the opening price of the midnight open. So if we are trading below it before 9:30 a.m., I would be looking to buy and go long. If we are trading above it, then I would be looking to short. Let's drop down to the 15-minute. In today's case, we opened right here, did not do anything meaningful above the midnight opening price. Instead, we just started trading down, trading lower. I believe we tapped into a 4-hour gap right here. So once we tap into this gap, we drop down to the lower time frame, and then we look for our signature reversal sign, which is basically a change in state of delivery with some sort of SMTs at these lows right here. So we open at midnight and we're just consolidating, then we drop down, tap into the 50% of this 4-hour gap. After that, that tap happened exactly at 9:30, as you can see here, at 9:30 candle. Drop down to the 1-minute chart right here. We have the 9:30 candle open. It opens, manipulates lower, sweeping out sell side, and tapped into the midpoint of this 4-hour gap. So this right here is your reversal sign, a change in state of delivery. Then we also have a gap right here. This is your first breakaway gap, or the first presentation gap, which is basically the first gap that forms after 9:30 open. After that, we trade higher, tapped into the change in state of delivery right here. Then we displace away. We have another gap right here that's being respected. As you can see, we tap into it, trade away from it, tap into it again, displace away. Then we have 10 a.m. We have 10 a.m. right here. Price opens at 10 a.m., sweeps out the short-term buy side, drops down lower, sweep out this sell side here, then displaces away higher. So the entry model that I'm looking for is basically a manipulation lower, in this case at 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. opened here, tapped into this order block right here, then displaces away higher. So once we get this tap into the order block at 10 a.m., we start looking for entries. If I don't see any entries on the 1-minute and I'm very confident in my bullish bias, I drop down to the 15-second chart to look for a more precise entry. So on the 15-second chart, as you can see, 10 a.m. opens, sweeps out sell side, displaces away. So this right here, this small gap right here, would be my first entry long. So once I get this entry here, stop loss go below this low right here. So on the 1-minute, it would be this swing low right here. Once I enter here, stop loss goes here, and I'm targeting a minimum 2-to-1. That would be the absolute minimum right here, and then profit target hit. So now let's go and look at a different example, different day, and to show you guys that you can use the midnight opening price for your daily bias and narrative. Let's see. Okay, sure. Let's go to this day right here. Okay, so price opens, manipulates lower, trades back above. So you could be buying right here before the 9:30 open. You could be buying this move back above the midnight opening price. Once we get above the midnight opening price and you see the sweep of buy side right here that stopped out anyone that was in this short position, and confirm that with SMTs, drop down to your 1-minute chart right here. So we have 9:30 open, this candle right here. We displace higher, reject it, come back into this gap right here, trade away from it, tap into this gap and this IFVG, trade back up higher, bearish SMTs at these highs. Then you have the 10 a.m. open right here, 10 a.m. Once 10 a.m. opens, you see this manipulation higher, sweeping out this buy side liquidity right here. Then displaces away, creating your change in state of delivery. Once we get this change in state of delivery, we can enter right here inside of this gap, then target a minimum of 2-to-1. Then we target a minimum of 2-to-1. Stop loss, a safe stop loss wouldn't be the swing high right here. It would actually be this high right here. That's a protected high. So 2-to-1, and bam, you're out of this trade in 4 candles. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.